vintage assortment of diecast cars, which I picked up from the Appledore Classic Car Show a couple of weeks ago. I've got a separate video devoted to all the classic cars, life-size cars, real cars at that car show. There's an amazing array of American cars, European cars, sports cars, pickup trucks, a couple of military vehicles as well. We'll start with this really cool majorette and Appledore, made in France, scale or échelle 1:60. What I like about vintage majorette is the number plate there on the front, the metal base, and the squashy suspension. And this one unusually still has the plastic doors in working condition. So you can see the steering wheel on this one is a bit of a blob rather than a proper wheel. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, but you can't have everything, I guess. So this Citroën Diane could be seen in France in the 1970s and 80s, I guess. Must have been loads of them around. They're kind of like super lightweight, super fast. Citroën, I think that says SM, Citroën SM, does that sound right? 1971. Again, it's got slightly squashy suspension. Very classic Citroën, this one. Not much of an interior in terms of detail. And these are painted on as opposed to stuck on. Metal base. This SM is probably 1:64, whilst this Citroën Diane is 1:60. Matchbox series number 50, kennel truck, 1968. Not in great condition. So being a kennel truck, I think there must have been a dog in the back with possibly a glass canopy. I can't remember. This is based on a Ford, I guess. Oh, well, yeah, it says Ford. There you go. And what does that license plate say? NU712. I just thought this would look cool on a trailer being hauled by a pickup truck, going to be restored or something like this. Looks like a Bugatti or something from that era, or a Bentley. Models of yesteryear, number 5, made in England. There you go, Bentley, 4.5 litre, 1929. So it's missing a few pieces there. Probably had a windscreen and whatever was sticking out of that hole on the side. Missing a steering wheel. Missing quite a bit. So could be one of those barn finds needing some serious restoration. One in the back is a Matchbox product from the 1980s or thereabouts, and scale wise it's probably more 1:90, I think. And I think this is from the Matchbox Convoys series, which I had a few of as a kid when I was growing up. I just thought they're so cool. Picked this up for next to nothing. I think the whole thing was 50p. And yeah, it's just pretty cool. Made in England, 1979, long haul, Matchbox, Lesney products. Pretty cool looking truck. This probably would have been a container trailer. I think it would have, or a curtain side trailer, rather than an open flat base. So I found the original truck which I had as a kid, and this is possibly what this truck originally looked like, with plastic cover and this plastic insert as well. This truck is slightly longer than this one, and the reason why is when you look at the base, the hitch if you like is closer to the end on the left hand one, and that explains why when you hook them up this one is a bit longer. This makes me laugh. I customized it when I was probably about 10 years old, if not younger, and Bel Air is or was a cigarette brand, which I think my mum smoked at the time, and I just thought that logo looked quite cool on the side, made it more interesting. I painted silver on the outside, thinking that would look more realistic or better. I added these little markings, black markings, some silver on the bonnet. Around the windows was my idea of adding silver trim, a little bit on the bulky side there, chromed bonnet, grille, a little bit of detail on the fuel tank, and yeah, some graphics on the back. There is one item that I forgot to include in this video, and that's the Citroen 2CV or De Cheveux on the right. And this is a Tomica limited vintage. Very rare to find these in the UK, extremely. And this is really quite cool because the scale on it, if you put it next to the 1:60 scale majorette, is quite a bit smaller, and I would put it at 1/64 scale, which I like. It's a metal base. There you are, paid £3 for it. Tomica. And the black paintwork needs a bit of touching up, but that was a typical paint scheme of some of the 2CVs in the 1980s. And what I like about this is the squashy suspension. It's got a proper steering wheel with the classic simple bench seats which 2CVs have. Okay guys, thanks for watching, take care, see you soon, bye.